live. As we go into the final chance for both of these teams' 2020 season, you can see that both have geared up for late game scaling insurance policies. On Supermassive side, you have Zeitnot. He has been here so many times before, now piloting something like a Caitlyn. Lilia also scales fantastically well, as well as a traditional tank against a very AD-heavy composition in the Malphite. And on the other side for Mad Lions, that hyper carry that Amazing and Yamato wanted to see of Humanoid getting hold of the
back here is going to be forced to flash out to safety. Good damage going down onto him as well. And Supermassive find themselves on the front foot here in the mid lane matchup. Not something that we're used to seeing.
And Dracos, you just did the math for Mad Lions, but apparently they didn't. It's the fact that Corky is sitting on a coal. He has a cleanse. He hasn't gotten to take the back yet. He got chunked out. They do not win the 2v2 right now, and Supermassive, super confident to just repeatedly punch Mad Lions in the face there, and Shadow is losing so much time. This gank has to work for him.
Has to get something. The thing is, Armut is actually incredibly strong right now. Just innately armor bonus.
Oh my God.
He wants two, but he won't get two. He'll trade it back, but do they hit him? Shadow will grab it. Armut on the cusp of getting the 2 for 0, but in a game 5, he is laughing, he is smiling, he is unconcerned.
Because that is hashtag worth for Supermassive. Look at the difference between the junglers right now.
He's looking to fish for a gank.
This is the only lane that he has to play around. Kaiser does have flash. He's looking for the flash on Zeitnot.
Ooh, moving forward, of course, that's what you talked about. The target already isolated, but Kakao now stepping forward. It's going to be good damage coming in. Watch out, Eep. That's going to be 1. Kakao now prancing his way through the entire team. That's going to be 1. He's just looking to hit every single person at the same time. The power of Lilia known here as Shadow tries to finish it off, but cannot get it done. Mad Lions losing out on yet another exchange.
And that's why you can't show yourself like that. Supermassive are going to know exactly what Shadow wants to do far ahead of the clock, and then they use that to kind of open the game. But I actually really disagree with handshaking on Herald for Infernal right now.
Snowflower not handshaking anybody. As the snare will connect. They're going to try to focus down the Leona. Good damage now coming in. A second trap to follow. Kaiser now taken down. Karzi just poking on the backside, but will not amount to much.
And this is why. You had Karzi and Kaiser locked into the lane with Zeitnot and Snowflower, and your bot lane is very powerful, not only in their kill pressure, but also in their priority pressure. I feel like Supermassive actually could have played that out where they got both.
They can feel a little bit more comfortable to approach, or they could if Karzi hadn't been focusing on clearing the creep wave. Humanoid with the Sheen now out, as well as the Muramana. Pretty happy in this mid lane matchup, but it looks like he's going to be forced to burn flash here as Armut's on the way in. He's holding on the ultimate, knowing he can just walk this one down. Humanoid will hold on to his summoners, but it's going to cost him his life.
You can see it on Humanoid's face. He's like, that's it for me. Balulu and Armut are like, comes Dwayne Johnson.
Waddle his way down. Humanoid is burned unstoppable. Still has the flash and the cleanse. He's been holding on to these summoners all game. It hasn't saved his life, but maybe he can save his life now. The entire team collapsing. Oh no, Armut sees it. That's going to be a 2-man knockup, and goodbye to Humanoid. He needs to get his way out of that one. The cleanse now coming in, but Armut spit off more than he can chew because now he's been cut out. That's the shutdown. This is big. The Renekton can start to shift things back in his favor. Unstoppable now as Bolulu goes into the fight. Big haymaker across the backside, and Kakao is playing clean up. Mad Lions thought they found their opportunity, but Supermassive take it away in an instant.
I mean, Bolulu took it away with a single punch right there. You saw it, the hope, the fact that Humanoid was still alive, and like you said, the haymaker comes across the face and just cleans that team fight up. It's in the mid lane tower down and access into the dragon for Supermassive.
A historic moment for the TCL on the cusp of victory against the 4th seed from the LEC, that much closer to a spot in Worlds Groups. The first best of 5 they will have taken away from EU. The first best of 5 they'll have taken.
The rest of Supermassive are going to collapse here. One of the big issues, I'll hold it.
Knockup, magic damage there is going to dunk down. Trying to dash out to safety, but that's going to be Sleepy. Malphite does not care about the damage, and they'll donate that one to Zeitnot.
One of the big issues that Mad Lions are going to fall into is it's going to be really hard to contest right now. He basically has to wait for the wave to push to him, which always means this. Morgana and Caitlyn are moving first. They are now into the river. They've possibly caught out Kaiser. Yep. Thank you, observers. They have caught out Kaiser.
Cannot get away from the Lilia once she has a lead. They're going to donate that one over to Zeitnot again, further snowballing the Caitlyn. Already at 2 items. He can tank about 5 or 6 of these tower shots before he really has to be concerned. 3, 4, looking for 5. He's actually just unkillable. Supermassive, though, staying around for so long. They're not quite able to finish the tower, so potentially a bit too greedy from them, but will not cost them much in the end.
Now, in response, that does mean that Karzi and Kaiser are trying to immediately rush towards the mid lane wave as Arome caught stepping too far forward.
Locked up, potentially knocked out here. The Ignite now going down. Arome, Zeitnot now dominating. Mad Lions stepping far too far forward. Big ulti coming out, but Snowflower has the flash to take him to safety, and the tower does go down there.
And across the last Infernal, and suddenly Supermassive were setting themselves up for Soul Point on Ocean. Like, that is the only silver light that Mad Lions have alongside this Corky damage, is that They got the early Infernal, and Humanoid is starting to get big.
TP, Humanoid is creating quite strong magic damage shredding through Armut. Now Arome though stepping forward, Snowflower is going to get taken out, but that's a knockback in the turn. Someone needs to hit the tower, but no one is doing so. That means Bolulu is throwing down so much damage. Already has the crit damage reduction. It's Cacao off to the side. Has to be careful. Zeitnot, the body block, stepping forward. Mad Lions now on the retreat. They have the man advantage, but they certainly don't have it in the health bars. Cacao getting chipped away at. Glacial Augment buying so much space for Karzi's. Bolulu uses the knuckle down.
Karzi playing on the edge.
Can't get the movement speed to step forward. They will back off there. Mad Lions felt like they had a way back to the game. You're seeing the strength of Humanoid, but it has not translated into anything.
Manages to, like you say, drag Mad Lion's dead body into this Drake, but Cacao is still alive. He's on the back of the pit.
And after this play, all of Mad could be back alive. No, but a big haymaker. All these low health bars, and suddenly no. Zeitnot turning it back. Arome goes golden, but the trap just gets laid down. That's not what you want to be doing against a Caitlyn. And just like that, Supermassive take hope away. They give Mad the briefest glimmer. They give Humanoid the briefest glimmer, but still
Supermassive. They were going to go toe-to-toe and fight Supermassive. Supermassive may have lost the battle, but they didn't lose the war. They picked up the dragon. They picked up the back half of the fight. They're going to pick up the Baron, and now they're setting themselves up to take down the Mad Lions and get a shot at Unicorns.
One final best of 5. They can take this one to decide if they earn it. Still, the Ocean Soul presents itself for Supermassive. They've still got a minute and 15 left of the Baron power play, and they might just look to end it. Here's Armut, deletes Humanoid, the strongest member on the side of Mad Lions, the bastion of hope for Mad Lions fans everywhere. But with 2 members sleeping now, Bolulu is looking for the follow-up. He's looking for the finish. Mad Lions.
They've done it.
Oh, they're going to get taken out. They're going to get cut down in their own base. And the TCL, for the first time in World's history, will win a best of 5 versus a major region team. They will send the 4th seed from the LEC home packing as they look to finish this one in style.
They could smell blood in the water. Supermassive know that they've got him on the ropes. It's just within touching distance. A single nexus as Cacao will drop, but so will the Mad Lions. TCL are facing Unicorns.
One win, but now they know what they need to be scared of. Because Cacao is looking unstoppable on this Lilia. Armut is looking undeniable on each and every one of his tank picks. And they have to have a plan for how to take down this team.
And just the creativity from Supermassive. We talked about the adaptation and the patience that they showed over the course of the series. You know, in the first few games, maybe a little bit jittery, maybe a little bit nervous, really trying to...
JBO Việt Nam, đỉnh cuối đỉnh. JBO Việt Nam, đỉnh cuối đỉnh. Truy cập ngay jbovnn.com.